Hello, this is Ame Gakita desu. This video is created with no intention to badmouth or to defame anyone or company. So with that being out of the way, let's talk. Why I do not like to mention this apparent Vtuber Agency. Like, why do I prefer not to talk about Niji Sanji or any of the talents, especially in my videos or live stream? Well, there are many reasons that I don't really like to talk about, and yet I will try to explain them in a way that you guys will be able to understand, or if you misunderstand, then that will be a whole new different problem. So, question that people sometimes do ask me, like, why I hardly refer Niji Sanji talents, or do I like Holo Star members more than Niji Sanji? Well, just to let you guys know that yes, I do like to talk a lot about Niji Sanji rival with his Holo Life, Holo Star, but it doesn't mean that I hate Niji Sanji talents in a way. Like, yes, I do like a lot of VTuber, which mostly from Holo Live, Holo Star, but there are also other VTubers that I do like, which come from Akil's or Vsojo. But that doesn't mean that Niji Sanji don't have any talents that I do not like. There are actually quite a few VTuber talents from Niji Sanji that I do prefer to watch sometimes, but there are also times when there is quite a few talents that is least preferable for me. So do I watch them? Well, I don't really go and say I hate them or whatsoever. The only thing I can do is try not to watch their stream. If they have interesting concept or interesting video or live stream to let me watch, then I will take a look. But it doesn't mean that I have to go and hate them and create a lot of drama for them or what's not. So that will be a whole new different story. But what you guys need to understand is that mentioning of Niji Sanji talents, whether is it good or bad, whether it be in a live stream or be in a video or even a YouTube short or TikTok, there is a chance of you getting a strike, whether it be a copyright strike, falsely, be it true or false, or be it by a ban hammer by false reporting you for saying like you are harassing their talents, or you're trying to create a drama, or whether you are trying to cause cyberbullying issue through their own talents. But the thing is, right, mentioning of their talents can be perceived as negative in most cases. Whether whether is it a good or praying, or even is like just mentioning of drama or news about a Niji Sanji talents, it may cause the Niji Sanji company to actually take notice of you, as well as a high chance of copyright strike you. And I will be talking about copyright strike in a video at a later timing, but what you need to know is that copyright strike can be a thing where people will claim that you have either made use of their stuff in an unfair use, even if just a mention of the name or their company. And which is the reason why you guys notice that the Niji Sanji that I write at the side is not using their logo, but I take my time just under 1 minute to type it out and design in a very simple way. Because if I use their logo, this whole video will be thrown out of the window into the dustbin. Or in other words, mean this video there is a high chance of being taken down when that happens. So what you guys need to understand is that mentioning or even use their talents, their profile picture, their image, a mentioning of them, the company itself or whatsoever, it is enough for the Niji Sanji company to give a strike under the YouTube copyright strike system. I know some people will say like it is broken, is well, there is under fair use, but the thing is, right, what you guys need to know is that the mindset of what you think may not be the same as what other think, and in this case, the main company mindset. Because one of the things is that even if they don't give you a copyright strike, there is also a time when they can actually strike you for harassment or cyberbullying, because what you mentioned can be considering as bullying their talents, even though it just mean to help promote them or letting people get notice of these talents. Be it in a good way or bad way, that's very hard to determine, but that is all like depends on the how the talents take note or make full use of the situation. So any mention of Niji-sanji or Niji-sanji talent in the negative way, even if it's a positive way, there is a chance of you getting strike. So take it with a pinch of salt. Is it true or not? I have no idea, but I will put down a few links of my proof where there is quite a few people who in their live stream mention of, or even their video mentioning Niji-sanji or their talents, and they get a copyright strike. And the reason can be very funny, like, oh, they make use of in their thumbnail they use all their talents, or making you creeping out a small part of their talents video which is under their properties, right? Even though in a funny way is that there is something what we call a fair use. And what you guys might not be aware is that Creeper for VTuber actually have a very interesting way of promoting the talents, be it a Niji-sanji or Hololive, Holostar talents. So what a lot of people is not aware that there are creepers, we call them creepers, but they are actually people who watch the live stream of a VTuber, cut out a small portion of the video where it can be a highlight of the whole live stream or interesting part of what the VTuber say, and the creeper will actually put it up as a video, upload it and share it to the whole world. In this way, it's more to helping the talents to get more exposure, to get more audience, to let more people take note of who this VTuber is or this talent is. So having a creeper help a lot in promoting the talents. And even to me myself, I have to cut out a few interesting video on my live stream to upload it on my own YouTube channel to promote myself, which is not an easy task. And having creeper doing it for you help to promote the talents much better. But what you guys might not be aware is that if you try to search out most of the Niji-sanji short videos or versus like Niji's Hololive, Holostar videos, you won't actually find most of Niji-sanji video that easily. As one of the reason why is that the company apparently take down most of those videos, preventing those creepers from helping to promote the goodness of Niji-sanji talents. And although it's frustrating, it's also understandable because to the Niji-sanji company, there are times when the strike or the takedown is considered a good thing because it's to prevent people to have a bad impression of their company talents. And there are also times when there is messily, well, let's just say call them evil creeper. So there are cases where people will purposely creep out things to paint the VTuber in a negative way, and that alone can create drama or hate towards their talents. And that is the reason why taking down this kind of video is essential to protecting their talents. But it doesn't mean that they are taking down intentionally or choosing all the bad ones. In fact, if you guys go and search up the number of VTuber creepers for Nijisanji as well as for Hololive Holostar, up to my case on when I search it up, maybe most of you may have different statistics or whatsoever, so take my words with a pinch of salt and take it all as my opinion. But what you guys need to understand is that from how I search it up, there are less Nijisanji creepers as compared to Hololive Holostar member, and it's more easier for me to search out Hololive Holostar short videos, interesting videos as compared to Nijisanji's one. So it can be a problem because if I want to take note on some of the Nijisanji talents, it doesn't mean that I want to go to their live stream, watch the whole damn clip just to find that one small part of interesting of their highlight or their thing. I mean, like anyone who come to my live stream will know that I'm a very boring VTuber. Do I talk a lot? It depends on the topic that I have in mind, whether is there any audience. Most of the time I only got like less than 5 viewers in my live stream each time. But it doesn't mean that there are no people watching me, and there are also time when people come and interact with me, whether on YouTube or other means like in Discord or whatsoever. So it doesn't mean there are no people watching it. It's just that if I upload a short video of the whole YouTube live stream of one interesting part versus a long 4 hours of live stream, obviously people are just going to watch that 1-2 minutes of live stream, not the whole damn hours. I mean, like everyone got their time to watch other videos, you know. So yeah, what Nijisanji apparently do not like about creepers is that this is just a theory, take it with another huge pinch of salt, is that when a creeper became more popular and start to gain more subscribers, which means that they are able to modelize their videos, modelize each creep of the talent's video, meaning to say that they can gain gain from ads revenue, gain the money to either support their lifestyle, their daily expenses, their essential thing to help upgrade their computers, so that they can do better videos or video editing and what's not. But to the company, this is just again my theory. There is a high chance that the company do not want such a thing happen, because to them they feel like this money should belong to them. It should not to the talents, not to the creepers, but to them. I mean, like that. Apparently, that the contract signed by the talent had shown to say that the company tend to gain more from the talent's live streaming as compared to the talent gaining from the merch or whatsoever. So I'm not quite sure how true is that statement is, but the one thing I have to take it is that I'm taking it that the company do not wish to lose out on that revenue, the profit that they think that belong to them. But in fact, in marketing 101, what a lot of people didn't understand is that there is a saying, a very simple saying that, and that it go by, sometimes you have to sacrifice a little to profit more. What does that mean? Basically, let's say for example, if you buy, let's say in the business perspective, let's say for example, I'm got one craft that I'm selling for $3. The base money is in fact actually $1, but in fact I'm selling it at $3, which means that I gain a profit of $2. But does that mean that people are going to buy more or buy one piece? In fact, actually sometimes if you actually put a little bit of discount on the, let's say for example, buying one at $3, why not buy 3 of the pieces at $7, which means that one piece at $3, and which means that 3 pieces I should be selling at $9. But if I actually put it as a lower price and sell it at $7, it means that although I won't make a profit or additional $2, but it can cause the consumer or customer to have a understanding that, oh, you're not trying to gain more profit, and that you should be able to sell more of the same item at that price, which can be a problem. So which is the reason why that if you put it as a limit, where you put it as selling 3 piece at $7 to consumers, it means that although you are not gaining a lot of profit, which I will do a calculation for you to explain it much better, is that you are actually gaining the profit because the base price is $3. Selling at $9, it means that you can earn a profit of $6. But if you actually put it as $7 for as a discounted price, although you are only gain back for profit, you're actually gaining a lot of customer, because a lot of people will have the misconception that the price is cheaper when you buy more, and when you buy more you actually gain more. And that is the reason why that you have to sometimes sacrifice a little. And in this case, what I believe and should be is that Niji Sanji should actually let the creeper gain popularity by promoting the talents of each Niji Sanji talents, so that more people will take notice of their people. But sadly, Niji Sanji do not think that way. So how do they come about that? Well, in fact, what you guys might not be aware is that Niji Sanji had hired their own creepers, meaning to say that they unless you watch their channel, people will take note of the talents. But do I watch their creep all the time? Well, it's actually very messed up. So yeah, it's not in a good way, but I wouldn't say it's bad either. So what a lot of people didn't understand is that when people watch a VTuber live stream creep, be it like anyone, there are times when, like I mentioned, everyone got their own preference, their own Oshi, their own favorite VTuber. So some people watch a few YouTube channel which is actually more towards sharing the specific type of talents. Let's say for example, like if these creepers love maybe a talent from Niji Sanji or from Hololive, if they upload Hololive and out of nowhere they upload a little bit of Niji Sanji because they gain a new favorite, it is actually more better for them to share both at the same time, so the people who is more into watching Hololive will out of nowhere take note of these talents, and it helps to spread to more audience. But Niji Sanji decided to just keep everything within their own group, their own subscribers, and not helping to spread more or expand more. So it can backfire in a bad way, because you are not gaining more audience, you're not showing more towards out of the circle, you are just keeping everything within your own bubbles. But it can also, like I mentioned, can be considered a good way, because people will only, your audience will definitely watch the clip and you are earning the avenue. But yeah, like I mentioned, yeah, people only people who support Niji Sanji. So people who don't support Niji Sanji may not be aware of this video, this thing happening in that. So if it that, like everything, there is a pro, there is a con. So does it consider a good thing for me to talk about Niji Sanji talents or whatever? Well, to protect myself, I always try not to mention Niji Sanji, nor do I want to mention any of their talents, because it can be misinterpreted as me doing like harassment or badmouth the talents in a negative way, even if I mention it or praise them. So often more than not, I do not mention Niji Sanji or their talents in my live stream or video, because it can be misinterpreted by people and cause people to have a misconception. So often you do not hear me mentioning their talents or whatsoever. So try not to ask me about Niji Sanji or whatsoever. It's just best not to mention it, because there are already apparently small YouTube channel that was taken down by Niji Sanji, where they either mention or clip a small part, and they got their whole channel taken down because reasons. So to what extent is it true, I do not know. It just apparently it's just a claim, but there has already been cases in recent months of the time of this recording, is that people, especially like people who talk about it, got copyright strike by Nishi Sanji, and the reason can be either due to using the talent's image in their thumbnail or mentioning of their talents in their videos or live streams. So for me, I do not want to mention any talents. I do not want to say anything. But the only thing I've been mentioning is just Niji Sanji. So if Niji Sanji take down this video, then you guys will know what happened. So yeah, we will leave it up to there. The next time probably I will be talking about copyright strike or stuff, but that will be a whole new different video and next time. So with that being said, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you want to hear me talk randomly or stuff, and have a good day or night. Bye!